First Samuel 1:10-18. I'm not going to read it all. I just want to get some points out. Hannah couldn't have kids. She loved that man, though. She loved her husband or whoever he was. But we're just going to declare him her husband. And so she had got fed up because the other wife, of course, the man had another wife, second wife. The other wife was having kids. Hannah had none. And then she started teasing Hannah. So one day Hannah got fed up and just went by herself alone and went to cry out to God and all that and, prayed. And God sent a prophet to her, Eli. And he prophesied to her. He gave her a prophecy that she was going to have a baby. He didn't say that. He just said, whatever you ask God for, because remember, this is what I wanted to point out to you. Let's look at it the way Hannah prayed. Hannah was in the bitterness of her soul. She was bitter. She was very bitter, y'all. She wept in anguish. Do you know what anguish is? It's like torture. Torture in your mind and your soul, your spirit, your thinking, your focus. And then what she did in that, she made a vow to the Lord. Okay? She made a vow. So she, in anguish, bitterness of her soul, she made a vow to the Lord. And she vowed and asked God to let's do a trade. She basically was trading with God. And she spoke in her heart, y'all. Only her lips moved. That's spiritual. She has spiritual anguish. You know what I'm saying? Her voice was not heard. Only her lips moved. And she told God that she'll give him what she wanted God to give her. So she basically just wanted a baby. So Eli promised her that. After Eli thought she was drunk, she was like, nah. She started to describe what she was feeling, y'all. She was like, I'm a woman of sorrowful spirit. She said, I don't drink. She was like, I have poured out my soul before the Lord. That's what I was doing when you seen me. And he said, she told Eli the prophet, don't consider your maid servant a wicked woman. So she considered drinking and stuff a wicked woman. But also, I just wanted to know that Eli is a prophet. Why he didn't discern this lady was in anguish? Sometimes God even keep it from a prophet. So she said, out of abundance of my complaint and grief, I have spoken until now. She said she'd been complaining a while, but she's just like, now she's fed up. That's basically what she was saying. But then that's when Eli answered and said, go in peace. The God of Israel grant you your petition. She made a petition. He called that a petition. Okay? They got prayers, petition, and pleas, y'all. They got other things too, And she answered him and said, let your maidservant find favor in your sight. But let me tell y'all the most powerful part of this. All that's powerful, the most powerful part is she said, let your maidservant find favor in your sight. So the woman went her way and ate, and her face was no longer sad. Y'all, that means that she felt in her spirit, and she received it as well in her spirit, the prophecy that Eli had gave her, that it was going to happen. She received it and she got it. And after he watched her, he seen it made sense what she said. So them two in agreement, we can look at it all kind of ways, but I just wanted to point out two ways. One, them two came in agreement. Two people or more on earth, it's done. But not only that, she came in agreement with a whole prophet out here. Eli, a whole prophet. So either way it go between his prophecy and her, and them two being in agreement, it's sure to happen. So y'all just remember that when y'all praying, remember remember in the bitterness of soul, in anguish, weep before God. You don't have to say anything with your voice boxing your voice. You could be in your spirit and speak. You know what I'm saying? And of a sorrowful spirit. Don't just stay in sorrow. Go talk to God about it. Go rant and rave to him. He got something for you. Okay? And y'all be blessed. I hope that blessed somebody. But it's a lot more that I found. I just wanted to throw that out there. I didn't even want it to be 4 minutes. I thought I could shout it out within 2 or 3 minutes, but it's 5. Be blessed.